What's going on, regulars? Coming to you on day 17 of Vlog to VidCon. And I actually just finished watching the 5th season of The Guild. I was a little behind on it, hadn't watched season 5 yet. And I gotta say, it is one of the funniest things ever. I love that show. And it's funny because the 5th season, they actually go to a big con, and in certain ways, it kind of made me think of VidCon. And, you know, there's a lot of ways in which I hope it's never like VidCon. But there's a lot of ways in just like certain things. Not only VidCon, but other conventions I've been to, like Horrorfind, because it was set up more as like a typical kind of Comic-Con atmosphere where there were, the celebrities, like, charging for autographs and pictures, and fortunately that's something VidCon has not become. I guess we'll see if this year that has altered at all, since there are a lot of kind of bigger names coming. Hopefully it stays more to its roots, but we'll just have to wait and see. I'm definitely glad that VidCon is getting bigger and drawing bigger names, and I don't know, I'm curious to know what you guys think about that. Because, for those of us who have been the past 2 years, like, there's this kind of like VidCon, I don't know, I guess we call it the VidCon family, I guess. I mean, like, there's multiple families because there's groups within, like, the whole VidCon experience. But, we all kind of went through the first 2 years together, and we're kind of a unit, I guess, We're kind of the first class, I guess you'd say. VidCon first class. I'd make that movie, actually. I would. I should start writing. Anyway, I'm just curious what you guys think about that. Because after watching The Guild, it kind of made me think about how VidCon is going to start to change now that it's getting a little bigger. And what that's going to mean for, the future, what that's going to mean for, those of us who've been there since the beginning. I'm just curious to know what you guys think. And, because with me, like, I've seen enough that I know it could go both ways. And I do have faith in Hank that he won't let it get, too out there. And too much, hopefully not too much like the rest of the cons, because a lot of them, like, the draw to go to a lot of those cons is kind of dead. At least it feels like way to me. Because when you have, celebrities are charging like $20 just to have a picture taken with you. I mean, I understand, charging for signatures and buying their stuff, but when you then charge for just like, oh, you can't take your own picture with them because you need to have the professional photographer that they hired to take the picture. Or, and I'm not saying that anybody who's going to be at VidCon is going to be that way. At least I really hope not. But it's just, I've seen it too many times, and we're starting to draw bigger people now, and it's a concern that's in my head. It's just one of those, it sticks in there. It just gets in there and just stays, and it's kind of annoying because I hate that I think that way about something like VidCon that I love. But it's there. It got in, and it's stuck in there, and until I'm actually there and see that nothing's changed, or see the few changes that are there and not a big deal, I'm going to worry about it because it's just the way I am. But I'm curious to know what you guys think about that. So that's what's on my mind today. Hope you guys are doing well, and I'll see you tomorrow.